Hello, Eric Burnett here from Samskaras. This is the first video update I've done in quite a long time, but it is worth it because today, October 26th, 2018, is the release of our new EP, Lithification. Lithification is a 4-song EP. It's a pay-what-you-want download, as our other music is. It is available on Bandcamp, it's on Spotify, it's streaming on YouTube, it's on iTunes, and pretty much any digital platform you can think of. So we encourage you to check that out if you are a fan of our music or a fan of metal in general. We also have to extend really big thanks today to Metal Injection and to Mind Eraser PR and to the mass of fans who rushed to our Bandcamp earlier this week. So I'll explain what I'm talking about here. Metal Injection hosted an early stream of the entire EP this Tuesday. And the article contained an Easter egg that sent you to Bandcamp where we had released the EP early, only on Bandcamp, and not announced it anywhere except in the article. So people who read the article saw this Easter egg, and people who followed our Bandcamp got an update as well. And the reason this is so relevant to me is that the mass of people who rushed to our Bandcamp because of that caused us to jump into the #1 spot for technical death metal on Bandcamp, and even our previous EP, Asunder, jumped into the #10 spot because of everyone checking that out and buying it. So we were super humbled and taken aback by that. We're alongside some really amazing artists when you look at that list. So thank you so much if you're among those people. If you were not, I don't blame you. I probably would have missed an Easter egg like that myself. So the EP is out today. It is pay what you want, so you can grab it now. Lithification is a bit of a continuation from what we did last year on Asunder. It's a probably more brutal album due to the fact that it's more emotional. It's a very angry record. It's about a lot of personal struggles, how anger takes a place in daily life, how the pressures of society can kind of squeeze in on us and force us to be things that we don't want to be. So it's a lot of stuff like that. It's very personal, and that made it raw and more destructive and more aggressive, in my opinion. Huge thanks, pleasure to work with always, Chris and Marco from The Grid. They did an amazing job. I have never heard my music reflected so much how I heard it in my head as on this EP. So the last thing I will say is, if you can afford to buy our EP, it will help towards our considerable production costs, and we appreciate every dollar that comes our way. But if you cannot afford it, that is really fine. All Bandcamp asks you for is your email address, and we use that to contact you when we put out new music, or exceptionally if something really important happened that we would think that a fan of the band would want to know about. That's when we would email you, and probably happens maybe once a year. So please share the link to the EP. It helps a lot. It goes a long way. Since it's free, you're sending a gift to any friend of yours who enjoys metal as well, and you're helping us a lot because the strength of the link when people share it makes it stronger online, which brings more people and grows our band. And as you know, we're a small independent band, but every time we put things out, we see a kind of a bigger bubble right at the beginning. Every time there's a bigger reaction, and then the carryover over the months afterwards. So if we can keep that going, it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much, and we'll see you the next time we have some music to share.